I'll tell you, let me say good evening from Liberia. Wherever you are, whatever is the time, let me say good evening and welcome to the midday edition of Spoon Business. I'm telling you, Spoon Talk Business. That means it's time to talk business when it comes to Spoon TV, and we have different people that are going to be on the show today. But this is the maiden edition, and this program is going to be hosted by two dynamic women. I am just your producer, and my name is Lorena Honoree. I have other technicians in the back. And Madam TTC Cannon, she is the CEO of Spoon Network. She's the host alongside Dr. Francine Chinoweth Richardson. She is also another host, of course, and they are all seated. We have our guests, and we're going to be talking to the organizers of the film festival. That's the African Film Festival, and the hosts of that program. But again, we welcome you. You know, you're always watching Spoon Talk during the evening hours and they're discussing politics. So this is just another Spoon Talk, but this one is all about business. So we welcome you to this beautiful, beautiful program. It's going to be something to be on. It's something that all business people want to be a part of. Yes, it's time to sell your businesses on Spoon Business, Spoon Talk Business. All right. I don't know why I keep slipping the talk part. I'm just business in my head. So, okay, well, let's say welcome to Spoon Talk Business. You can see the ladies, they are all seated. You are all welcome. I see TJ Master Queen. She's also a part of the African Film Festival. They are going to be discussing the us this Liberian Film Awards. What is it all about? They are our first guest in studio for the first edition. I'm talking about the first portion of the program. We're going to have a conversation with the next 30 minutes, and then we go to the next conversation with another guest for the rest of the minutes that we have. But you know, as a business owner, you have a business mindset. This is where you want to be. You have your businesses, you want to sell your business. At the same time, you want to, just be a part of it. You can be a guest on the show as well. Come, let's sell that. The goods that just been sitting on the shelf for so long. This is your chance and opportunity to sell it. You want to be a sponsor on the program. We welcome you. It is all about business. Come and let us sell your business right here on Spoon Talk Business. I shouldn't do all the talking. Let me welcome the hosts. We'll talk more, you and I. That's what we do. But on Spoon FM 107.5, we are also on Fabric 101.1. We are on Spoon TV Live. We are on Fabric TV Live. We are also on Super TV Live. I'm telling you, on lots of, that's a whole group of the Spoon Network. So we welcome you. And we also have in studio Dr. Kula. She is also going to be talking to us. We see Madam Laura Pritchard. I hope I'm pronouncing it the right way. Of course, and we're going to be talking to all of them. Let them tell us more about this Liberian Film Awards. What is it about? How did it start? What's happening? They are our first guest. So, Madam Titi, let me give you the chance. Tell us about this Spoon Talk Business. Why Spoon Talk Business? Introduce it. Tell your people about it before we bring in Dr. Richardson.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our premiere edition of Spoon Talk Business, where we take politics away and dwell on business, bringing visibility to businesses. Just as Lorena said, all those old goods on your shelves, we want to sell them, bring them. We want to sell them, and we want to talk to you about your business too. Whether it's Q&A business, is Lababido, whatsoever it is, you are welcome here on Spoon Talk Business. And let me just turn it over to Dr. Richardson.
Yep.
So she can hit it off for the journey to the Journey Home Film Festival.
Before we go to Dr. Richardson, I just want to say all of you ladies look so fabulous. You are all beautiful.
Thank you.
So Dr. Richardson, thank you. Dr. Richardson, welcome.
Yes. It's great to be
talk to us about Spoon Business as a host.
Yes, it's so great to be in the company of you wonderful, wonderful, great women. I'm always in my element when I'm in the midst of beautiful, beautiful, and brilliant women. So Spoon Talk Business, this is for you. If you like Madam Kane said, if you're selling kuwe, you're a tailor, you're a motorbike rider, and you want to increase your business, this is for you. This is how you can increase your profit by allowing people to see what you can do for them and how you can provide services to them. So this is for you. This is why we created this Spoon Talk Business, different from politics. Okay, we know sometimes politics just don't mix with business. It's like oil and water. All right. So Miss Titi, in her creative mind, creative mind, decided that she wanted to at least support the business industry, the business sector, because we know if the public and the business, the politics and the business sector, hand in hand, we can make Liberia a better place. So this is why we're here today. This is our first show. This is our premiere. And
Now,
today we
media
have, yes, the media edition. Today we're going to have a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant program for you. Share the show if you haven't done that already. We want you to share the show. Get your phone, click that button, because we're going to have a fascinating conversation with the executive director, Dr. Kula, who will also introduce the other people that will be joining her today. You know, Liberia is such a great country. We're talented. This show, what Dr. Kula is going to be telling you about the Liberia Film Awards, and this is an event that will meet the needs of all of us, whether you young, you old, you happy, you sad, you rich, you poor, you know, it's gonna meet the needs of all of us, and she's gonna tell us more about it. I mean, there's so many different talented Liberians that she spots. She's very good at doing that, you know, and she's gonna be talking about it. So, Madam Tide, I want to turn it over to you. Any last words for us before we go on to talk to Dr. Kula?
Absolutely. I do not want to take this away from our boss, Mr. Stanton Alexander Witherspoon. Actually, he gave the idea for us to host this, to take care of the business aspect of it and get away from his politics. Forgive me, but I know that what I heard. Did you not hear it too, Francine?
I did. I did, because he told us politics is oil and water.
Anytime because we need a blessing today. So don't be in the back. Come on and give us your blessing today.
Yes.
That's
So
about it.
thank you, Mr. Witherspoon. We appreciate all of your support. Actually, I think it would be only fair to also recognize the producer of this program is Miss Lorraine Honorary. She's going to be here, popping in, and she's going to be doing our. I tell her thank you so much. With all that talent, we're going to see all of that display here today. So is it okay if I turn over to you now, Dr. Kula?
Dr. Kula, so she can introduce the rest of her people.
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Kula will welcome you to
thank
Spoon
you.
Business.
Good evening,
Spoon
everyone.
Talk Business. Yeah,
Thank
welcome.
you. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for having us on your maiden edition. We're happy to be the first.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So Master Queen, I know Master Queen is here. You know, she's our host. Last year, we talked to her and she was busy. She had things going on. But this year, she was able to be a host. So Master Queen, I know you can't stay too long. She's got a little bit of things that she may need to take care of. But Master Queen, please tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you'll be doing for the festival this year, for the awards.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody for having me. This is a great opportunity to be here with a lot of powerful people on this evening. My name is Hawa Wia, popularly known as Master Queen. I am a radio and television presenter in Liberia for a decade and still counting. It's an honor to be part of this great initiative celebrating our film industry. So when Dr. Kula reached out to me, like she said, for the very first time, I was away. And this time around, I'm like, no, this is a really educative and well promoting platform. I have to be on it to be one of the hosts. So it's an honor and pleasure to be part of this organizing committee to celebrate our film festival.
Thank you so much, Master Queen. Thank you. Again, another talented Liberian. I've never met you before. This is my first interaction with you, but the fact that you took your time to be here to help this project take off is so important to us, that the film business, the film industry in Liberia, the arts industry in Liberia have a good landing. Thank you so much for being here. Dr. Kula, your next guest, your next person.
All right. So our next guest is Reverend Pastor Laura Pritchard. She and I work together a lot of different things. She sings, she acts, she does it all. She's also a pastor down at Providence Baptist Church. As Laura is here because she's going to be on a panel. She was actually one of the judges before, I think, of the festival, and she's going to be on a panel that we'll be hosting as part of this year's festival. On Juneteenth, which is a holiday that's celebrated in America by African Americans to commemorate the fact that this is the day that African Americans realized that they were free, back when slavery was supposedly abolished. She's an African American herself. She's married to a Liberian, and she's been here forever. It's hard to even see her as anything else. She's pretty much one of us. So, Ms. Laura, can you just say a few words?
Sure, thank you. I'm first of all so glad to be here to be a part of this program with such distinguished women. So thank you very much. I am now calling Liberia my home. I'm here serving, I guess I would say a new kind of missionary, because one of my primary goals is to be a bridge between African Americans and specifically Liberians in this context. I believe that once that we can be connected, that there is healing and empowerment that can happen. So even just to be in this setting with you women who are seeking to do business and seeking to build up Liberia, this is right in line with my passion. And then with the film festival, I think that film is a great way to tell stories. It's an entertaining way for people to learn history. And I think it's very important for us to know history in order for us to begin to build these bridges and to be empowered on both sides of the Atlantic. So just glad to be here and to be a part of the conversation.
Yes, thanks for coming. It's great to have you on, Reverend Pritchard. You said a very striking thing about the power of film and how historical Liberia is as a country that can serve as a bridge between the African Americans, or the culturally diverse, I like to call them, and the diaspora, and also Liberia. So again, thank you for being here. Now, I really want us to talk about the Film Awards, Dr. Kula. Is tonight, right?
No, next week. We have time. It's next week.
Okay, we have time. For some reason, I was under the impression. Okay. Oh, let me see. Good. We have time.
22nd.
Okay, the 22nd. Okay, great. Sorry, apologize for that. Okay, so tell us about the Film Awards.
That's what I really wanted to say. Miss Titi just hit on the nail. It's a West African thing. So we've done this festival for 3 years now, and we've done the awards for 2 years. This is the second year of the awards. So this year we wanted to do something more international. We're pushing the T in the arrest agenda of the president, which is tourism. Me and the other girls, we did the surfing a couple of weeks ago, and then this one we do the film. So we have young people in our community who I have been making films, and we'd like to celebrate them. So this year we wanted to also include West Africa, the diaspora, if you will. So we said, okay, we're going to make it an international film festival. So it's not just the Liberian films, but we also did not want to take away from the Liberian films. So the Liberian films will have their category because it is our thing. It's just like you have the Oscars in America, and then you have the international category. So here we have our Liberian films, and then we have our international category. And it was so wonderful because this year for international, we had Liberia, and then we had Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, America, Sierra Leone entering the competition. And many of them really did a nice job with their films, and they have been selected. None of the judges are like living in Liberia because everybody knows everybody. So we always make sure our judges are from outside, but has a link to Liberia. So we've had one of our judges was Lou Gossett Jr. I think you guys know him, the Hollywood actor. He just passed away recently. John Amos is one of the judges. I think this year Van is one. I believe Desmond Elliott is one. So we try to take people from different facets, not just living in Liberia. But the key thing for us was bringing the diaspora together. We all look the same. We cut from the same DNA. It's time that we started putting ourselves together. We're talking about tourism in Liberia a lot this year. If you're going to have tourism and you're going to invite people to come to your country, you've got to be willing to receive them. We've got to be receptive, right? So people like Laura, who's here to talk about that kind of receptiveness. So one of the evenings during the festival, we're going to have a conversation, a dialogue, if you will. So when I get ready to go down the list of how everything is going to go for the festival, I will talk about that. But I just want to set it up to where we all understand that as people, especially people of West African descent, we're all one. So you may be an African American living in America, but guess what? You came from this side of the Atlantic. So you are one. So we want to bring our people together as we talk about tourism. And then filmmaking itself is tourism, because how are people going to see the beautiful places in your country if you don't film it? Whether you make a video with your phone, whether you take a camera and do a full-out feature film or a short film, this is how people see, like Jamaica. I remember back in the 80s when Jamaica started getting really, really popular with all the resorts. We saw that on TV. We were like, oh my God, we want to go there, right? So it's the same thing that we're doing here. Liberia is beautiful. absolutely positively gorgeous. Robertsport, okay, Maryland County, all these different places here that are gorgeous. When we film those places. So let's showcase it. Let's show it to the world, right? So one of my film aggregators in America has said, whoever wins the film competition, if the movie is not yet on YouTube, he's gonna have a hand in trying to get it on one of the platforms in America. So for me, that's a big deal. For us, that's a big deal. So the goal is to showcase Liberian films and be able to put them on. And I see Mr. Ush just came on. This is Alexander Wepla. He's going to talk a little bit too about the film industry after I give the whole rundown of the schedule. So what we're asking everybody in Liberia to do is to join us. It's like she said earlier, if you're old, you're young, you're happy, you're sad, it doesn't matter. Come out and support this thing. The arts is very dear to my heart. My children have always been in the arts in America and they've done exceptionally well. We all know what the arts can do for young people. And we need to have that in Liberia. We complain every day, the Zogos, the this, the that on the street. Give the children something else. And it can be something as simple as filmmaking, okay? Ush is here. He's a good instructor. He can teach the kids how to, put down their stuff that they're smoking on the street and take a camera into their hands. There's many things we can do. In the inner city of New York, we saw the changes. In DC, we saw changes. We can do the same thing here in our own country, Liberia. So let's use filmmaking as a way of getting our kids off the street. Use filmmaking as a way of promoting tourism. Use filmmaking as a way of bridging the gap between us and our brothers and sisters from across the water. If we say we really want people to come and visit Liberia. That's my message for today. Now, let me tell you about the festival. So the festival is going to run from June 19th to June 22nd. All of the young people have entered their films into the competition. The judges have already judged. So for the film festival, the judges had to select the top 3 feature films and the top 3 short films. So on Wednesday, June 19th, we're going to showcase those films at Painesville City Hall. We're doing it as a collaboration with the mayor there, and we're having the community invited so that the young people who are interested in film can come and watch films. Because we don't have a dedicated theater anymore like we used to when we were growing up. So right now, we're going to create the place, make it look like a little theater, and people can come in and watch the movies. It's all free of charge. They don't have to pay any money. They come in to watch the films. So we screened those feature films and short films of Liberian producers on Wednesday. Then on Wednesday night, in America, we have a holiday called Juneteenth. Dr. Francie, I know you know about it. Yes. And so Juneteenth is when the slaves realized they were finally free. So we're going to be celebrating Juneteenth here by showing the movie Till. Till is a movie that was produced by Whoopi Goldberg and a guy by the name of Keith. We were able to get permission to screen the film here in Liberia. So anybody who has not seen Till, you can come out on Wednesday evening and watch it. We've got some of the embassies coming, some government officials, different people are coming. We're going to screen the movie. After we screen the movie, we're going to have a panel discussion on bridging the gap between Africans and African Americans, of which Ms. Laura will speak to that because she's also on the panel. The panel is going to consist of 4 African Americans and 4 Liberians. And we're going to be talking, what is it about me that may offend Ms. Laura? What is it about Reverend Laura, so Pastor Laura, that may offend me? Why is it that we're not able to bridge that gap? Why is there a gap there when we come from the same DNA? Right? So we're going to be looking at those kinds of dynamics. It's going to be a wonderful conversation. The movie itself sets the tone for what we're talking about. So again, we invite you guys to come on out. That's on June 19th in the evening, 7 p.m. at Painesville City Hall. Then on Thursday, the 20th, at the same Painesville City Hall, we're going to be screening the top 3 international films and the top 3, featured in the top 3 short films for the internationals. That's when you have Sarah Leone is coming. We've got people coming from Ghana, Nigeria, America, everywhere. As a matter of fact, we've got RMD, who is a big figure in filmmaking. I'm sure you guys watch Netflix. You've seen Castle and Castle. He plays the lead role. Most of the really good movies on there, RMD is probably involved. And then we have Desmond Elliott, of course, another fantastic actor. They're coming from Nollywood. They're going to be helping us on the 21st to teach courses. So I usually teach the writing and producing class. Ush is teaching cinematography. I believe Desmond is going to teach directing, and then RMD is going to teach acting. These are seasoned filmmakers that our young people have an opportunity to learn from. And at the end of the day, they all get a certificate, which I'm very excited about. They always get a certificate. So just be mindful that it's going to be a great time. So if you want to be a part of the workshop on Friday, you really need to fill out a form, call us, and let us know something, because we don't want to have like an overcrowdedness of the room. So do the best you can to come out and support. And then on the 22nd, which is the actual film awards, all of the movies that were entered again were judged by the judges. For the film awards, 80% is from the judges and 20% is from Liberia. So I think starting this weekend, we're going to start judging. You can go and vote for your favorite actress, your favorite actor, yada, yada, yada. Then we take those scores and put it together with the judges' scores, and that's what gives us our winner. So again, on the 22nd, which is next Saturday, everything with this festival is free. The only thing that will have a fee is the awards, to just support the film industry and offset some of the costs, of course, of having such a huge event on such a small budget, if you know what I mean. So do come out and support. One of the things I have to tell you, the 19th and the 20th, when we screen those movies, the young people whose films have been selected, they have an opportunity to win cash prizes for their film. So just be mindful that this is what we're trying to do for our film community, and we want you guys to be a part. So before Ash comes on, Ms. Laura, I just want you to say a little bit about what you're expecting from the dialogue that we're going to have at the festival that evening of the 19th for Juneteenth.
Say the question again, Dr.
What
It's a little hard for me to hear you.
Yeah, what are some things we're going to be discussing on June 19th? At the roundtable, in the panel discussion.
Yes. So that day is Juneteenth, and that is a celebration of the emancipation of African Americans in the United States. And it's not actually, it's when the word finally reached Texas. So it was almost a year, I believe, after the Emancipation Declaration was signed. But of course, the slave masters, if you will, made sure the word was not spread. But there was a network among those who had been enslaved that were able to pass that word along. I've often wondered what it would be like for Liberian students to know the history, to know what was happening in the United States at the same time of history here. So when the repatriates left the States in 1822, what happened before they left to make them want to come here? What happened in the States after they left? What happened in the 1850s when there was another round of repatriates that came here? So how do we hear and learn our parallel stories? And how will hearing those stories empower us? How will hearing the story of Emmett Till empower and even, I think, even lend some empathy? You were saying something, Dr. Kula, about the divide, about the misunderstandings. We don't know each other's history. The thing that drew me to Liberia was when I read the book that told me that Liberia was the place where many of my forefathers from the States came to find freedom. When I read the preamble to the Declaration of Independence, I thought I relate to what's written there, because even what was real for them at that time and what provoked them to leave the United States, because even though they were said to be free, they weren't really free, and they wanted to go to a land where they could be truly free. I still resonate with those words today as an African American coming from the United States. I think the conversation, understanding that this is the place where many African Americans were running to for freedom and for liberation. And I say this because a lot of Liberians, a lot of young Liberians are desiring to run to the States for, I think, the bag of the bill of goods that they've been sold, when this country could be great, this country could be prosperous, this country could be home. This country was a place that was home for many of my African American forefathers and foremothers. And I think young Liberians and old need to hear those stories. And I think the Emmett Till movie is a great way to begin to share those stories and to build bridges between us.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Thank you. All
Yeah,
right.
and Dr. Kula, if I can just add to that, because I'm so fascinated with the Emmett Till story and also bridging the gap between Liberians and a culturally diverse person in the diaspora. Just understanding that Emmett Till was accused because he looked at a white woman wrongly. That's what the story is going to be about,
Yes.
And so he was lynched for that. And Liberians need to understand that there's a lot of trauma in our background, but we have survived. We
Mhm.
have fought as a person, how strong we are as a group of people, and we can use that strength to empower each other and to build Liberia. So that's what
Mhm.
resonates with me, Reverend Pitcher. That's what I want to take away, and I often take away from all of those historical movies. So I think it would be a blessing for Liberians to see it and make their own narrative of that story and see how they can use
Yes.
all of these stories, all of these historical stories, the
Mhm.
story about Juneteenth, and
Yeah.
empower themselves about, and improve our country. That's how it what it means for me.
And I would
Yes.
like to add to Dr. Kula,
Mhm.
uh, you people need to sensitize people too,
Yes.
because
Yes.
yes, because even from the surfing
Mhm.
tournament,
Yeah.
I did not. I'm glad you people did it. You
Mhm.
know, it
Yeah.
turned out, but it could have been better.
Yeah.
So for this one, we still have time to create that hype. So people who need all the little information
Mhm.
can come and get it
Yeah.
and share it
Mhm.
and spread it.
Well,
So I hope you people are doing a lot of work on that.
oh yes, we're on it. We're on it. So Alexander Wapa would just Mr. Ash, he's like your producer here, director here in Liberia. Tell us a little bit about it, because you see how we just got passionate talking about the Emmett Till movie, but you see what filmmaking does. You take that story, you put it on the screen, we watch it, we sit back and we're like, what? You know, the first time I watched the Emmett Till, I was like, jeez, I have a
Yes.
son. Would I want that to
Yes.
happen to him? You know, it's like, oh my God. You know, so
Yes.
that's what filmmaking does. So with that spirit and that passion, Ush, please talk to us about filmmaking in Liberia, where it's been, where it's headed, and your role in the whole thing.
Well, thank you guys for having me. So again, I go by the name Ush in the industry. I show a couple of people here know me, but for the one who don't know me, my name is Alexander Gapla and Ush. I've been in the industry for a little bit, almost 18 years now, and I started from when the industry was nothing to where it is. Although now we haven't gotten there yet, but that's why we're trying to do this to make sure the industry come up to where it's supposed to be. And my best part of the entire event is the training workshop, because our challenge in Liberia is technocrats. We don't have enough strong filmmaker who can be able to tell the story through the camera, the sound, the light, and the acting. So the workshop going to help us a lot, and we have the time to be able to nurture the younger ones who are coming up and inspiring to be filmmakers. For me, I was blessed enough to work in Hollywood in the States. I did a couple of films in the States, so I have that experience. I have the knowledge. So I'm here helping other Liberians who are inspiring to be filmmakers, or who are yet be filmmakers but need the requisite training to be able to tell the story properly, not just put camera on and press record. So that's why I'm in this, and we look forward to Liberian people so that they can come out and help push this industry the way it's supposed to be, and also to be able to see that with our work we can be able to work to the tourism aspect of the government agenda, so that we can be able to showcase Liberia. Liberia is a very, very beautiful country that we can show
Mhm.
the world, not just for regular tourism, also for ecotourism,
Yes.
that people can come to Liberia and do research, come and see how beautiful the country is. I just did a documentary up the Nima Mountains a couple of weeks ago, and I got to see the actual beauty of Liberia and also the species that Liberia have. I got to know that
Mhm.
a frog, only in
Yes.
Liberia, the
Yes.
frog, it gets pregnant for 9 months and it gives birth as a female. And that species is only in Liberia. So
Yeah.
those are kind of things that can showcase Liberia, not just from the regular tourism side, but also from the ecotourism side, that Liberia can be able to benefit, and people can be able to come and invest in our country. So that's why we are all trying to put this film industry together and work as hard as we are working.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. And if we could let Master Queen
Can
say
I
something.
just make a quick
Oh, go ahead.
announcement? If you're just joining us, please share the show. We need all of you guys to be actively participating and listening to this show. This is Phone Talk Business. This is our maiden edition. This is the first time we're having this show, and we happen to have Dr. Kula, who is the executive director of the Film Awards that is coming up. So thank you for joining us. And for those who are here making some beautiful comments about the show, keep following. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Kula.
Okay. And the beautiful thing also about this show is because, like we said, you know, we're putting our people together, our African Americans, brothers and sisters, the Liberians, all of us are coming together. And it's really interesting because our other two partners, Dentut and Sakar, they're African Americans, but they live here in Liberia. And I'm Liberian, I live in America. And they're always like, Dr. Kula, what is it going to take to get you back here? I said, I don't know about that. You guys enjoy for me, okay? I'll just be visiting. So we always have those conversations and we laugh because I'm in their country, they're in my country, but guess what? It's all of our countries. So we've just been enjoying putting the festival together year after year, spending time with young people, talking about filmmaking. And like Ush said, one of my favorite parts of this whole thing is the Filmmakers Workshop, because we do get to teach another generation of filmmakers, you know, the art. You know, because we need that. We really, really need that. So I'm happy that we are having this conversation. I'm happy that the festival and the Film Awards is here to just honor the work that Liberian artists are doing, because it really it's great work that they're putting in, and I'm glad that we're able to honor that. And Queen. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I was going to
actually, I wanted to also just mention something that Ush said that relates to what you were saying. Ush, thank you for making the connection between the film industry and the economy of Liberia, because definitely as we showcase Liberia and as you guys show it through the beautiful lens of your camera, we probably can have a lot of people coming to the country. But you guys both are talking about this workshop. Can you guys tell us more about the workshop? You intend to have people register. I know you talk about making sure that people are registered so you can have understanding of who you're going to be teaching. Is there a fee? Do they expect to? This is free?
We do this for free out of our pockets and with the help of a few sponsors. And this year, we've been very lucky to have LINTA, which is the tourism organization here in Liberia. So they're part of what we're doing. Also, the Ministry of State with our portfolio, they're helping us with the workshop, putting a few things in perspective there. But it's a time for young people to come and learn filmmaking. So we're looking at directing, cinematography, acting, writing, and producing. Those top five that we really, really need. We need editing too, but we also have an African-American guy that just graduated from Morehouse College. He does film finance in other countries. He's flying down on his own ticket, I might add, just to be a part of this. He was one of our judges. Wow. He said, Dr. Kula, I will be there this year. Lou Gossett Jr. was supposed to make it this year too, but he passed away. So many people were interested in coming, you know, and so this guy's coming. He's going to do a class on film finance, the business of film, because how do you do that? And then we've got somebody to talk about tourism and film. How do you promote tourism through film? So it's going to be a wonderful workshop.
So how is the Ministry of Information connected with all this? Because I know the minister, Kadiatu Tips, is in town. Is she connected? Culture and tourism.
Culture and tourism.
Yeah, I have not spoken with her. As a matter of fact, they said she was going to call me, but I have not gotten a word yet. I've been speaking to somebody there, but they told me that they were going to have her call me, and they took my number. So hopefully she'll call.
I'm sorry. How about the Liberia Movie Union?
Oh yes, they're a part. They're even speaking on the program. They're setting up where they're going to do registration. That's another thing. So a lot of the filmmakers here are not registered with the Movie Union. We're trying to encourage that. So the Movie Union will be there. They'll have a table and people can come and register. So please, guys, if you're coming, try to register. It's always good to be a part of an organization. So the Movie Union will be there. They're also presenting the award for Best Director, and they you know, at the awards, and then they're also going to speak at the Filmmakers Workshop.
Sure. And so this is. Do you have to be how old? I'm sorry.
I know the tourism arm of the ministry is supposed to be involved with this. I think
yes, we invited them.
They will help to push things for the Galina. There they have ELBC. They have other people that they're connected with. I think you should get in contact with them.
Oh no, we have. I've spoken with them. Yeah. I think we were writing some letters out. Last year they gave us a press briefing. We were able to do a press briefing even the year before. So we've been working with them at different times. So I don't know what's going to happen with this year, but we did send letters out and all of that. I know it's a change, so we're just waiting to see what what that takes effect. But they've been very open to what we're doing with the festival and the awards.
Yeah. So, Dr. Kula, so how old do you have to be to come to the workshop tomorrow? Is it 18 above, 15, 16 and above?
So next Friday is the
I'm sorry, next Friday.
Yeah, we've had kids as low as 10 years old. One year we had a group of performing arts kids, from a children's theater. Those children were amazing.
Okay.
We had a competition. They actually ended up winning the competition. So we try to cap it at 10 because, younger than that, it's a lot. But 10 years old and up would be great for the screenings, but then also for the workshop, because we want them to learn, actually learn, be a part of a class, like an acting class, that kind of stuff. So 10 years and up would be great. For them to start coming to the workshop and learning. We do give a little lunch as well, only at the workshop. Like I said, everything is free. So, it's a little task. He's trying to feed everybody. One year we had 200, another year we had 150. So it just depends on how many show up this year. And we're probably going to have a little bit more. Last year, Van Vicker was teaching. We had a lot of students. This year, we have, I think I mentioned before, RMD and Desmond Elliott. So people have already started calling the Sierra Leoneans are coming. They're going to be with us for the whole week. They're driving up and they're staying in the hotel. So there you go, tourism again. They're staying in the hotels. They're eating the food. Oh yeah, they're coming up and they've already sent their registration papers, I might add. And a lot of our Liberian producers have filled out paperwork too for the award, for the workshop. So we're very happy that this is happening again this year, and people will have an opportunity to really learn.
So we are hearing about Desmond Elliott coming from Nigeria, Van Vega. Who's coming from Sierra Leone?
Phoebe, and I don't know if you know Phoebe. She's a big artist there in Sierra Leone. And then there's a family. They're coming up. They did a movie called Clash of Era. They have won many, many awards. They're coming up as well. Let me see. And then from Ghana, I might add, there's somebody coming up from Ghana. This dude is amazing. He has done the very first, I guess, Liberian / Ghanaian animation, an animated film. So I'm very excited about the animated film because we have not had.
That's going to be showing.
Well, we're really just showing the shorts and features, but hey, there may be a surprise element. You never know. But we will talk about it, and it will be featured at the award. So we're excited about that. Mm-hmm.
So people are hearing all the good things that will be happening there. Don't miss this particular Journey Home Film Festival. It's going to be happening on the 19th of June.
Through the 22nd, yes.
Through the 22nd.
Yes.
It's going to be super heavy.
Yeah. And then Glitz and Glamour Night. Go ahead. It's going to be sweet. Very sweet, yeah, very sweet. So before we go, Master Queen, you are one of the hosts. So Easy Pay was supposed to be on, but he's in Sierra Leone at an event that he couldn't hop on. Van was supposed to be on, but he's in the States right now doing some stuff too. So he couldn't hop on. But Master Queen, please just tell us, what is your anticipation for the night as we try to close out the show?
Actually, Dr. Kula, if we can just allow everybody to just do their summary, their closing, as we just wrap up the show, that would be so much appreciated. And if you just join us, please share the show. You will have the opportunity to continue to share it and listen to it tonight during your leisure. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, Master Queen.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, before Master Queen comes in, your time, we have like 30 seconds each for you to do your closing. Dr. Kula and her crew, please.
Okay, Master Queen.
All right. Okay, again, I want to say thank you so much for having me here with all these bright minds. It's an honor to be here. Definitely, I'm one of the hosts for the main night, which is the awards night. But I also want to urge people to be at, on the 19th is actually the most educative night or day that you should be part of, because that's when you get to know about filmmaking or directing and producing. So, if you're a young and upcoming actor or producer, there's a time for you to, go and learn more about the field that you want to get involved into. Again, thanks so much to the organizing committee. On the awards night, I promise to give my all, and everything else is going to be entertaining to the fullest. Thank you so much.
Great. And the workshop is actually Friday the 21st. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, thank you again. So you've heard everything. It's from the 19th to the 22nd, and we look forward to having each of you there. Thank you so much for having us, guys.
All right, Usher.
Yeah, I want to invite Liberia to all our events. The screening, come and see Liberian Works, and the workshop. Come out, And the night, I want Liberian people to come out and see how beautiful our actors can be, how intelligent, how nice they can show up, and also I want the public to come out and sponsor our events so that we can educate more people and do it more longer, and even we can take it out in various counties so that we can be able to get more technocrats on board to help push the industry. Thank you. Thanks for having
And
me.
that begs the question quickly, Usher, are
Yep.
you having actors from around the country or only Monrovia?
Oh no, around.
No, from around the country. Oh, we got a lot of people coming from
Look
Nimba,
at that.
Ganja, and stuff like that. Oh, a lot.
All right.
That's a good movie.
Like Laura seems to know more about Liberian movies, films here, more than we that stay in Liberia.
There's
So,
Laura.
Dr. Pritchard. Oh, not doctor.
Yeah,
Reverend Pritchard.
Oh,
No, we're not
You're
hearing you,
muted.
Mama.
You're muted. You're muted. Yeah.
You are
No, you are
muted.
muted.
On mute.
Reverend Pritchard, we can't hear you. You're muted. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Last year, I was a part of the film festival and a presenter on awards night. And I tell you, first of all, to be able to preview some of the movies, the Liberian-made movies, I was thoroughly impressed. And I wasn't just entertained, I was informed. So I'm telling you, this is a great way to see some of Liberian talent that we don't even know is here. But also, Dr. Kula, thank you for equipping and informing our young people and even inspiring them to want to be able to tell their stories and to be able to tell their stories in a most excellent and relevant way. I mean, movies, everybody loves movies. I love movies. So you get to learn history, you get to find connections. And I, especially as an African American, am excited to be a part of learning some more stories, of connecting even more with the Liberian community. And also I'm excited that the Liberian community on the 19th, on Juneteenth, will get to hear the African American story, which is also the Liberian story, and just another way to connect us and to build this bridge. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Wow. I'm
Okay.
actually, I just saw the flyer for the Juneteenth event. That is very impressive. It says special Juneteenth screening of the Till movie, and a panel discussion will be held. We're going to have the Reverend Dr. Reeves there, Elias Shanian.
He's a former foreign minister.
Okay. And Reverend Pritchard is going to be there. Lisa White is also going to be there. There's also another African American.
Lady T is going to be there. She's an African American.
Okay.
Anthony is coming from America. He's an African American.
Oh, and Malawala Balawala.
Yeah, if you look on the Liberian side, Kamara is going to be there.
Kamara is going to be there.
And Warner Euclid is also going to be represented for the Liberians. I try to get at least one young person on the Liberian side, one young person on the African American side.
That's awesome. Yeah. So Dr. Kulai, can you just do your closing? This is awesome. You're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. I'm very impressed. Highly impressed.
Yeah, thank you. And a special shout out to Dentat and Sakar. They don't like to come on shows, but they're here. They're my two African American partners. We've been doing this for a few years now, and I'm very excited about the partnership and how we work so well together. So thank you guys. If you're watching, hello.
Yes.
All right. So we thank the crew from the African Film Award, Liberian Movies. Dr. Laura, she has been here with her team. So over to you, Madam Titi and Dr. Richardson, because very soon we are going to have Randolph Cletus Haliga. He's going to be coming on. He's a business. He's into this communication thing, but he's more into commercial entertainment and commercial marketing, everything about marketing when it comes to the media. He's a part of it. He also owns, he's a part owner of the Radio Entertainment Liberia, where Liberians have been, winning lots of money, and radio stations have been partnering with him. He's going to be here because we're going to be sending Diamond to Thailand to dance. We are going to also get in contact with her mother. And so the two hosts, both of you, are going to be talking to Diamond's mother. And at the same time, we want to hear from, Mr. Haliga, because he's into business, how to encourage people to come and sell out on the program right here. Because this is Spoon Talk Business. You understand, we'll have thousands of people watching Spoon Talk when it is on. And, yes, we know Liberians are so interested in politics, but this time it's time to sell your business. It's time to make some money for you, for us. And on Spoon, what we really do is that we give a lot and we receive a little. So, that's what we do here. And now that we have given the opportunity for people to come and sell the business, we are hoping to have Mr. Haliga to come on very soon so that he can tell us and give us some of the ideas on how they do their own marketing. He's also a part of the Tipmate group. And he works for, his boss is House Speaker for Nancy Kofa, but we're not talking politics. So, the fact that we are talking business, and of course, if you just tune in, we say welcome to Spoon Talk Business. And on this program, of course, we're going to be selling everybody market. You're selling paganapa, you're selling cream, food, kobo. Anyway, we want to sell everybody. So it's not going to be restricted to just the big businesses. But at the same time, we still want to, do big businesses. Those are signing all those big concessions.
All the hotels, the restaurants.
You're right, Lorena. Because even if you're making your farm and you want to take the goods from the farm to the market, let us know.
Yeah, we'll help you.
We can try to arrange truck for you at your expense, though.
Most times, Mr. Hadika, it's good to have you. He's already here. And, I like to always encourage people, most people are doing businesses here, Dr. Richardson, because you are not really living here. People just get into business because maybe you saw somebody into the business. If you don't have passion or vision, or it's not in you to do that business and you get into it, you're not going to be selling anything. The same way at the university, somebody might want to study accounting because somebody is studying accounting. Were you built to be an accountant? You understand? Or everybody want to do politics or mass communication, and maybe that's not what you are even supposed to do. Some people get confused, and that's why most Liberian businesses are really struggling. And especially if you don't have partners, or you don't get grants, or you don't have, supporting employees, or honest partners to help grow your businesses. But yeah, it's the business tycoon, the business guru when it comes to communication.
Let me tell you one small secret. The secret that most of the business people don't know, or they know and they don't want to explore. Advertising your business.
Yes.
I want Rena to talk a bit about the industry here, because he's been in it for some time now.
Yeah.
People don't believe in advertising their businesses. We get to know about Cerilac. We get to know about all the different the season, all those things, because people are advertising a Quaker Oats, Coca-Cola, because people are advertising it. Don't shy away from advertising your business. Here, we're not taking all your money. We make the money for you. You take the bulk of it, you get us small. That's what Spoon business is all about.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid. Don't say, "Oh, that's Spoon."
Yeah, can we call
and
$1 million?
I'm not calling 1 million. You will take all the money and get us small.
Anybody can advertise here.
Exactly.
Anyone can advertise here. You want us to come to you, we'll bring Spoon TV to you, to the marketplace. You want to advertise your pepper, because some people into
yes, I
like
that idea.
Pepper. Me and Lacey, I like to buy pepper from those. I can pick pepper. So, if you're picking your pepper, you want us to come see how you're doing it, or you even grinding your cassava leaf or fever leaf, you want to be a part of this program, you're welcome. If you're into construction, whatever it is, agro businesses, you are welcome. You're into producing food, you are welcome. All the BB supermarkets, please come here, let's advertise. Mr. Hadika, we welcome you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. And good evening to everyone. I see Madam Francia Chinore Richard, and the Supreme Lady herself is here, and my boss lady is in the corner. Anyway, so good evening to everybody in Radio Land. It's a pleasure to be the only male among very powerful women. And I think it will be good we have this opportunity to kind of let the public know the opportunities that are available when it comes to the business space and what Spoon stands to offer. I mean, it's a privilege to kind of create an environment like this. I mean, it's been politics all through, but there are other issues that are very trivial. They're very important for the public to kind of digest into so many areas that needs to be addressed, So it's important that we have this kind of conversations. not necessarily divulging the fact that it's important to direct our attention to the very important and the core things that we need. We also have to establish the fact that people want to, but they don't know how.
Yes.
You know, so I'm not sure all Liberian businesses don't want to advertise. The perception of media sales to a lot of people is the cost implication. You're like, oh, that's very expensive to be on the radio. I don't get money to do it. But until when they have the opportunity to kind of experience what exposure they will get using the medium, I think they would appreciate it. So I'm very happy that we have this platform. And I'm very sure that businesses will take advantage of this, especially for the fact that it has a very wide audience and there's an opportunity for people to express themselves, have the chance to call in and share their thoughts and everything that they feel is important. So pretty much, I'm happy that I'm here so we can delve into very important issues. Let me know what exactly you guys want me to talk about. I'm ever ready. So yeah.
I think you want me to.
So enough. I've told them the secret.
Mhm.
Plenty money for you, small money for us. Don't be afraid. Spoon is your station. It's
Yes.
for the Liberian people. So come out and support us, and we will support you back. We will make sure you get your money's worth. You get whatsoever it is that you're supposed to get from your business. So with that said, Dr. Richardson, we're sending Diamond off to Thailand.
Absolutely.
We need, and that's why one of the reasons Randolph is on here right now, because I told him about Diamond. That's the beautiful, beautiful little baby there. She's dancing. That's our Michael Jackson. She's
Okay.
on her toes for Liberia.
Yes.
She's supposed
Yes.
to be going to Thailand, Dr. Richardson.
Yes.
And she needs support to get there. So we're going to
Just
call
imagine.
her mother all the way to Thailand to dance for Liberia. And talking about disadvantaged youths, these are some of the ways that we bring good things for our children to learn. Okay, whosoever who knew that she would be dancing today and be going to another country to dance. There are a lot of things that the young people can do. A lot. And that's why I was so happy when Clarice talked about the training for people during the film festival. People need to come out, support Diamond, let Diamond go. Let it not be that, the Liberian child was supposed to come, but because of lack of support, the child couldn't come. So just imagine, I just talked to Randolph briefly on when they send Diamond off to Thailand situation, and right there he said, okay, I will do my widow's mite.
Awesome.
Just like that, Dr. Richardson. So I told him, okay, you need to come on the show. So besides coming to come, quiz him about the business arena, the communication aspect of it. Randolph, it is all yours. I'm calling Diamond's mom now. She will be on waiting. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Richardson.
Before Diamond's mother come on, I just want to tell Mr. Rena Halligar, thank you so much. And this is the beauty of a spoon. It's not that we are for you, Mrs. We already told you guys. Want to give you the opportunity for you to bring your business to Spoon because this is your station. But we have people like Mr. Halligar who will be able to give us little business tips, along the way. From what I'm understanding, he's a dynamite when it comes to this area. So this is why it's important for you to continue to be a part of us and listen to us. And I want to thank you so much, Mr. Halligar, for all that you're doing in Liberia. And again, Diamond is our own Liberian child. She's a ballerina. Imagine a ballerina in Liberia. Okay? Imagine that.
We already have Diamond's mother on the line.
Okay, great. So
Hello. Okay, we welcome you to Spoon Talk Business. We are glad for you. We heard of your beautiful daughter. So now you are on the show. You're on Spoon FM, Fabric FM, and on Spoon TV Live.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much.
All right,
It's
you're going to be
actually
quizzed
an
by the hosts. Yes, tell us a little bit about yourself and about Diamond, please.
I'm a leader here, the mother of Diamond Toure, the 13-year-old ballerina. She goes to Spiriton Academy. She started dancing at the age of 2.
Wow.
She's performed on the MLMA, the Film Awards. Even Saturday, she will be at the Film Awards. Dr. Kula reached out to us.
Awesome.
And I'm just excited that Spoon is helping me to send Diamond off to Thailand for the Teen Star 2024.
Wow.
Okay, so I don't think you guys.
So thank you so much, Alida. Alida, have you reached out to people in society who will be able to help Diamond? What are the things that you need first of all to make
First, we
this
need
thing
plane
possible?
tickets because I have to accompany her. And then we need money for preparation and the accommodation.
Okay, so it's self-sponsored, right?
Yeah, it's self-sponsor. It's a self-sponsor.
So we have somebody here on set. We don't want to keep you. Yeah, is Diamond around you?
No, I'm at work.
Okay,
Diamond's
all right, that's
home.
okay. You represent Diamond. So
Yeah.
we'd like to say thank you for coming
Okay.
on. Talk a bit about her. We have somebody on set now, so you can go off your phone and just listen to the show. Mr. Rindolph Haliga has something to tell you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Before I
yeah.
can go up, I just want to say thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so,
Okay.
so
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 You are
happy
welcome.
to
okay.
You're welcome. Okay.
All right.
Which is off, Mr. Haliga.
All right. So from my side, so I run a business that is in partnership with most of the radio stations, but also Spoon has been one of our biggest partners when we started. I'm the CEO of Radio Games Liberia, and basically what we do is we've developed, as a tech company, we developed a platform that allows people to play radio games. On behalf of the company, we are giving Little Diamond $1,000 as our support.
Oh,
Spoon Talk Business already raising money.
Rindolph,
Congratulations, Diamond.
Yes.
Rindolph, God
Thank you.
so you have your $1,000.
Thank you so much, Mr. Haliga.
So we would make it available on the 2nd of July. So the office would make that preparation through Spoon. We'll make the money available on the 2nd of July, so they can pick it up and help Little Diamond prepare for the trip.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Haliga.
I was trying to tell Clarice about Diamond. She said, "Oh, that's my baby. I know." The film festival. I'm so happy to Rindolph for what you have done. Nigerians, please don't let this child's dream die. We have government officials, the Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism. Please come up and support this girl. Let Diamond go and dance. The Americans did it for Michael Jackson. We have this little girl on her toes for Liberia. Come up and give something. You can come to Spoon here. Matcha, you can put her mom's number up. Anybody who wants to give her anything, they can just call the mother or come here to Spoon and give whatsoever it is. We give it to we'll make sure that the mother gets them. And at the end, before they leave, we'll come back here. We'll send the crew out there to them to escort them, and then she will say thank you to all of you. You'll be doing one Liberian child a great favor that others will emulate, that others will see, envy, and aspire to do bigger and better things. So that said and done, Dr. Richardson, here is Haliga. Rindolph.
Mr. Haliga, thank you so much for all that you did for Diamond. You know, $1,000 can go a far way when you're traveling, especially going to represent Liberia in a foreign country. So thank you so much. We truly, truly appreciate you here at Spoon. And thank you for, all of the services that you have provided in the past. This is Spoon, people. This is your radio station. And there's many more to come. There's many more to come.
So I think we started the conversation by trying to delve into the commercial aspect of the media and what roles we think the media can play. I would like to talk a bit about the service industry in Liberia. The financial service industry has evolved in a way that it is important that we look at the things that every service provider needs to look at, right? I'm going to be a bit heavy on the banks today because when you watch them, yes.
Renas, I'd like to hold you there with the consent of Dr. Richardson. I would like to extend an invitation to you to join us on our next edition because we really have to close because the news is next.
Yeah, you're on fire, eh? You're on speed.
You're ready to
Renas,
Yes, no,
and
and I think
please do
I
your closing.
think
Just summarize what you want to say.
no,
No,
I
I
actually
think
think that
it will take a bit of time. Let's make it next week. Next, let's probably have a conversation around this. And look, it's important that we have these conversations, right? So I would like to keep
Absolutely.
everything for next week.
it's an
Friday,
important
and we can
conversation.
pick it up.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
all that you
Mr.
do.
you're welcome.
All right.
God
And
bless
if
you.
you need to support, in fact, not if you need to, please support Diamond. The SendWave number is at the bottom, running at the screen. She needs all of our support right now. She is a Liberian child. She's going to represent us, and it's one of our own. Please support her. Let her accomplish her goal of dancing as a ballerina in Thailand. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Titi, please do your closing.
I'd like to say thank you. And to my boss, Mr. Stanton Alexander Witherspoon,
We
thank you
expected
for
him.
pushing us to this.
Oh, I've been calling him. I'm putting you on blast, boss. Mr. Spencer Witherspoon. We call you, we text you.
Yes.
But he's told us that he wants us to be on our own and learn on our own, and then he'll come in.
Okay. So this is the first one for us, and we are happy. I think it went well. We'd like to say thank you to Clarice Kula and the team. We wish the Joining Home Film Festival the best from the 19th, I think, to the 20. Well, what time is that? The 20,
The 22nd, the 22nd.
22nd,
19th to
19th to 22nd at the Ministerial Complex, I think. So please make it your business to be there in other countries when they're having these things. People go there in their numbers to support it. So Liberians, please shake out of that coldness and warm up with these people. And I'd like to say thank you to you, Renoff. You have shocked me beyond my own imagination. Thank you for helping Diamond go to Thailand.
Absolutely. Yes.
And thank you to all of you who have come today. Please come again. Love us, share the show, send us stars.
And
Thank
come
you.
and sell your market.
And can't sell your market. I told you, I said we give you plenty, we just is small.
Yep.
That's the thing. That's the secret.
And to do this, I really want to, because a lot of people have been asking, how do I sell my market on Spoon Talk? To do this, reach out to the CEO, Miss Titi Kane, and also you can email me and I'll forward your message to her as well, or find me on WhatsApp. She's also on WhatsApp. You can find her on WhatsApp. So we will have you a calendar of event. We'll put you on the schedule. So please come. This is the place for you to sell your market. And I'm happy that next week we'll have Mr. Halliger talking about the relationship between the media and you selling your market. So that'll be awesome. So I want to just thank you so much. We have over 1,000 people watching today. Believe me, this is just on this platform. We have several other platforms, the radio station, all of you. So I don't want to go into the news time. So thank you so much, Lorena. You were awesome. What a beautiful
Lorena is laughing. Thank you. Lorena is laughing. Lorena confess.
Because we have already going to the news.
I know she got sour. Time. Okay, Lorena, bye. It was good to see you.
Thank you, bye enough.
All right, so another edition of this program is going to be here next week, Friday, and it's going to be the same time, and that is at 6 p.m. Thank you for being there. Have a wonderful evening.